All right, Donald Trump, of course, 'tis the time to tweet, the tweeting hour, we will call it, tweeting his reaction to fired FBI Director James Comey's testimony. Mel?
All right, Kev, it is his first tweet since Comey's appearance yesterday. The president is not pulling any punches. He posted this. Despite so many false statements and lies, total and complete vindication. And wow, Comey is a leaker. CNN's Kristen Holmes is in Washington this morning. She's got more on Comey's much-hyped appearance on Capitol Hill.
Former FBI Director James Comey giving stunning testimony on Capitol Hill, accusing President Trump of lying multiple times. Comey saying he felt the need to document his conversations with the president, something he felt he didn't need to do with President Obama or President Bush. Comey fielded questions on his one-on-one interactions with President Trump, including that meeting in February where Comey says the president asked him to end the investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Comey saying he took that as a directive. Now, in stunning revelation, Comey said that he gave copies of memos of his meetings with the president to a friend to leak to the press intentionally, citing a tweet sent by the president after Comey's firing as the catalyst. Now, moving forward, the Senate Intelligence Committee says they would like to meet with special counsel, special prosecutor Robert Mueller to talk about next steps in their investigation. We will hear from President Trump this afternoon. He's taking direct questions for the first time in 3 weeks during a press conference with the Romanian president. He is expected to react to Comey's testimony. Live on Capitol Hill, I'm Kristen Holmes. Now back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Kristen. And of course, we will follow that throughout the day. Here at home, the OPP laying additional charges against a dozen drivers in a case that we first told you about on BT back in April. So this was on April the 2nd when police pulled over more than a dozen luxury sports cars off the 400 in Barrie after reports from other motorists of vehicles traveling aggressively. At that time, 15 drivers were charged with stunt driving and given an automatic 7-day license suspension. Now, 12 of those drivers have received an additional charge of dangerous driving, a conviction that could result in a criminal record and an automatic 1-year license suspension. Peel police will be canvassing a Mississauga neighborhood this morning after multiple shots were fired at close range at a home overnight. No one was injured here. Our Tammy Sutherland has the very latest from the scene. Tammy.
Melanie, police were called here just after 3 o'clock this morning for the sound of multiple gunshots just outside of this home here on Indian Summer Trail in the Kennedy and Eglinton area of Mississauga. It's the second time this week that gunshots have gone off in this neighborhood. And in this case, there were multiple shots fired at the garage as well as at the front door of the home. 2 people inside, neither were injured. Now, we spoke to the next door neighbor here who says that the gunshots woke her up.
It was just a lot of like popping noises, and it was really fast. It was like pop, 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 pop. And my husband and I jumped out of bed and we looked out the window and there was nobody in sight. So this happened so quickly.
On Tuesday, there was a shooting just a block away from here on Drift Current Drive. In that case, a car was hit with bullets. 2 people were injured by some of the glass that had shattered because of it. Now, in this case, still no suspect description or vehicle description at this point or motive. Anyone with information being asked to call police. Mel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Tammy. A man rushed a trauma unit last night with a serious but non-life-threatening stab wound. Happened around 11:30 last night in the Coxwell and Gerrard area. Police still investigating what happened. So far, there's been no arrest or a description of a suspect.